16 upcoming games are set to release this June 2018 on the PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and the PlayStation Vita. Let's check them out right now. Vampire. Life is Strange and Remember Me are but some of their iconic games. Don't Nod decides to up the ante in this action-adventure game that blurs the lines between human and monster. Be a bloodthirsty vampire or a pacifistic human being in Vampire. The game is set in 1918 London, and Don't Nod doesn't disappoint with its level of immersion. The players follow a man named Jonathan Reed, a vampire and a doctor, and herein lies the core features of the game: its ability to let players feel the impact of their choices. Dialogue is important in developing your character. The combat revolves around a third-person perspective similar to Remember Me. It's a third-person action RPG set in a semi-open world of London. It's set to release this June 5th on the PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. Happy Birthdays. A whole new world awaits you in this adorable sandbox game for the Nintendo Switch. Create, life, and develop an entire ecosystem filled with dinosaurs, insects, mammals, and so much more. From the legendary creator of Toy Box Incorporated, Yasuhiro Wada, play God as each passing day and cultivate life from a single-celled organism up to its prime. It's the perfect children's game to teach about simple science. It's set to release this June 5th. Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. Jump into Warhammer's trademark suits and dive into this isometric RPG experience set in their futuristic universe. Play as one of many space marines and explore the isolated regions of the Caligari sector. Amidst the quiet of outer space is a cluster of planets, bringing chaos and destruction. This neocore production packs the franchise's grim aesthetics, as well as their intense and frantic combat. It's coming out this June 5th on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Shaq-Fu, a Legend Reborn. Shaquille O'Neal is in all sorts of craziness on this past few days. This beat-em-up adventure game features the NBA icon off to a path of greatness in the realm of Kung Fu. Engage in fun and epic battles with unique enemies as you explore numerous locations. Fend off hordes of baddies from pop culture icons to lowly street criminals from hell and beyond. Shaq is the only hope of the human race, and it's coming out this June 5th on the PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and the Switch. BlazBlue Cross-Tag Battle. Arc System Works takes a detour from their usual fighting games to bring together some of today's best franchises into one ultimate crossover. For the first time in the series, meet your favorite characters from Persona 4, Under Night in Birth, Ruby, and of course their own BlazBlue heroes into one dynamic power play. Combining the strengths of Arc System Works' impressive design and cinematics with today's iconic Japanese personas. Duke it out with Ragna, Yosuke, Lin, Ruby Rose, and more in a 2 vs 2 tag team system a la Marvel vs Capcom. Coming out this June 5th on the PC, PlayStation 4, and the Switch. The Elder Scrolls Online Summerset. 10 million players and counting, the latest expansion to ZeniMax's award-winning MMORPG presents a whole new world to explore with new quests, stories, and content. Enter the stunning world of the High Elves in Summerset and unravel a dark conspiracy that threatens their existence. Forge your own adventure as you take down enemies using your chosen weapons. Craft, battle, steal, and explore as you see fit. It's coming out this June 5th on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. OnRush. The latest from Codemasters brings you an all-action and gravity-defying arcade experience. Borrowing inspiration from the iconic Redout series, feel the rush of hyperkinetic energy and over-the-top spectacles where you're always in the heart of the action. It's packed with style and speed. Make it to the finish line by taking down your opponents and risk everything for that juicy victory. It's coming out this June 5th on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Sushi Striker, Wave the Sushido. Originally a 3DS exclusive, this action puzzle game finds players devouring conveyor belt sushi, matching plates, and then throwing them to defeat enemies in the Nintendo Switch. The basics are simple, but the gameplay is a lot more intuitive and a bit tasty. In a world where sushi is forbidden, what would you do? The game features a multitude of content where players can even compete locally or online against other players in intense matches. It's coming out this June 8th on the Switch and 3DS. Jurassic World Evolution. One of Hollywood's highest-grossing blockbusters gets its own video game. With its sequel coming out soon, take some time to recreate an ecosystem of dinosaurs from pterodactyls to T-Rexes in this simulation game. Frontier Developments gives you the chance to bioengineer intelligently designed dinosaurs. They feel, think, and react to the world around them, and it surprises you in so many ways. Expand your island, choose your own journey, and meet iconic characters from the Jurassic franchise. It's coming out this June 12 on the PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. LEGO The Incredibles. Meet the Powered Par family in this back-to-back LEGO game that features the original and the upcoming sequel. Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, Violet, Dash, and so much more are LEGOified into a fun-filled adventure that puts you in control of your favorite characters. Relive the iconic moments from the original and be among the first people to find out new stuff about the movie's latest story. Rid the city of heinous crimes in its open hub world and talk to Edna for those snazzy suit modifications. It's coming out this June 15 on the PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and the Nintendo Switch. The Lost Child. NIS America's anime-style RPG takes you to the shoes of a tabloid writer investigating a mysterious suicide phenomenon in Shinjuku. After a mysterious encounter with magical entities, you're caught in a roller coaster of emotions in the middle of a magical war. Use your demon gun called Gengar to capture demons and turn them into your allies. Meet a memorable cast of characters with unique traits and abilities that aid you on your journey. You're chosen by the gods. Use your responsibility well. Test yourself for the game's massive dungeons and over 100 creatures to capture. It's coming out this June 19 on the Nintendo Switch and June 26 on the PlayStation 4. MUSYNX. A rhythm game coming to the Switch. PM Studio's graceful rhythm experience entrances you with more than 50 songs to choose from. Stretch those fingers and jam through the game's gorgeous and catchy tunes. Test your rhythm using the Switch's simple touching controls. Pick from various genres such as pop, rock, R&B, and so much more. It's coming this June 21st. New Gundam Breaker. Hack and slash your way through hordes of enemy gunpla in this new Gundam Breaker game from Bandai Namco. Break, build, and battle the way you always wanted, just like in the anime. Collect fallen weapon parts and armor from the ashes of your fallen enemies and customize your gunpla in real time. Team up with friends in its 3 vs 3 mode. It's the perfect game for Gundam enthusiasts, and imagine the scale they could do when every missing part they're looking for is found in-game. It's coming out this June 22nd on the PC and PlayStation 4. Mario Tennis Aces. Nintendo's very own tennis game for the Switch. Unleash an arsenal of shots and strategies in this all-out tennis game. Containing 15 of your favorite Mario characters, they're definitely on board for a whole lot of swinging fun with this new gameplay mechanic. Slow down time with impressive trick shots and use their Switch to aim at a certain spot. Aside from that, play with your friends in its local and cooperative multiplayer mode where you fight together or battle unique bosses. When players feel like the button pressing is a chore, they can always go to swing mode. This mode enables your Joy-Con controller to feel like a tennis racket. This game is coming out this June 22. The Crew 2. Conquer the skies, sea, and streets with every vehicle you can imagine and all around the United States. That's the promise of The Crew's latest entry, taking open-world motorsports to a whole new level. Ride over hundreds of licensed vehicles and race with your friends in a multitude of tracks and modes. It's coming out this June 29th on the PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Psychedelica of the Ashen Hawk. The second half of the Otome games from Ideal Factory. Unfortunately, little details were revealed about this installment, but it's confirmed that it's slightly connected to the Black Butterfly. It contains the same visual novel experience such as talking to people, making decisions, and multiple endings. It's coming this June 29th on the PlayStation Vita. You may get these games right now by clicking the links below.